Still my challenge, this one.
Yeah, the Katana's interesting. I feel like surprisingly comfortable on it at the moment. I think it's, once again, I'm not throwing as much offense, and all the gaps come from your offense, really.
Yeah.
If you're just tight, and this is high enough, because even if it's down here, there's quite a gap between. Like, even if that's pointed at you, it's still like a good like.
Unless you're leaning a bit down.
Like that, and that's it. Like, it's very interesting. The adaptation of doing spines more with the lower section instead of the top has really sped up a lot of my offense and made my defense stronger.
Yeah, if you're getting in that too.
Yeah, because like before, like you did like an attack, and I do like that, but it's so obviously loaded, and like I'd have power and speed, but I'm showing it. Yeah. And also that's such a bigger movement as well. It's a big load to a big hack.
Yeah.
Where all of a sudden like these little ones, they're so much faster.
And see your footwork with that.
And once again, this one's more straight back. And here, this is making me get off the line and step in and do other stuff like that. But yeah, just using that lower section's been really interesting. Okay. And once again, I'm here. You could fake it. Yeah. And I've done that, and you can do like a seating parry and just hack through and nail me or something. Yeah. You could step in. Now the tip's not pointed at you. You could just dive. Like you have a lot of options just off that, both Largo, Cordo, entry, counter, fake, setup, and Garnier. Like you can play around with it way too much. Yeah. But even if you fake the other one, I'm like, I'm still tipped forward.
Yeah, that doesn't look exciting.
No, and I'm like, it's still easy for me to move. Yeah. So I'm like, I can do that, but it's not that hard for me to continue because it's not like I haven't expanded the hole massively. Yeah. I haven't moved my tip far off the center line. If anything, I've just done little floretti movements. Yeah. It may have gone from pointing at your face to like over your shoulder, which the slightest of movement, exactly, compared to like the rising up. Yeah. So that to me, I think has been the best adjustment I've done in the last couple of weeks. That's made a big difference to me with my return of counters, the tightness of my defense. It's allowed me to get a lot closer. So I'm feeling really safe with it because of that adjustment.
I think what you're saying there, that's where I've been getting caught.
Yeah.
You know, trying to do a spine and ended up up there.
Because like everything else you guys are doing the same with the tip forward and the rolling. You've actually been getting the lowest. Whenever we've been doing these forward ones and we're doing the pivot around, you've been getting the lowest and actually going through Tom's and my fingers. Yeah. Because on the first pivot, you've been doing the biggest level change, which has been really good.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
So it's actually made me engage with you less in that because you've cut my hand a few times. Yeah. But like that, you seem comfortable with that. It just seems to be that.
It's the long distance spines and that. Just getting it wrong now and then. Like I said, you know, you get hit hard.
It's the extended counters within range that you look less comfortable with. Yeah. And I think it's because it was block, 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 roll, roof block, and going shot for shot. And then all of a sudden, 5 moves in or something, we would add a spine. And then all of a sudden that would happen and you go, oh no. And it would just...
Well, I would spine, but obviously not correctly.
Yeah.
So then I'm in trouble. So it's, okay, we'll give it a go. And I've got to keep the tip there.
Little wind-up doll. Right. Yeah, and I'm also thinking of the Silats a lot more, which has made me do these less. Yeah. Because I'm now seeing that as just you just go exactly. You just go right here, and once again off the Silat. If I do just step with it, I'm thinking ran. So that vertical shot just seems supernatural after that. If I go here, you go like that. Exactly.
Yeah, whereas before we used to bail.
Yeah.
So. Like I'm saying.
And once again, like I thought you were doing an offense because of this. So I've just done that in case, but then because I did the step with it, because I've gone here, I'm going, I'm actually in range. Like, okay. You're all good. And once again, it's not like a giant telegraph. It's not like I went, if I've done this, you just float and roll and get away, because you just see the big power shot coming. But this is such a subtle thing that you go, that's there.
Okay. Like I said, it's not my favourite.
That's right. Bring it up higher. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, no, it was fine. I just overstretched.
You weren't expecting that? You went, oh shit!
Oh no, here we go.
I was like, what haven't I done? Oh, wait, I haven't changed the range. But this is feeling good for me.
No, not me.
I was like, keep playing around with it, or
Yeah.
I'll have a look at what you're doing a bit more.
Yeah, it's alright, I'll just do it.
I think you're still creeping too low.
Too low.
Like with your hands.
Oh, down here?
Yeah. I think you're doing an attack and doing stuff, and you're coming.
I'm not coming back.
And then I think you're like baiting, but then you're coming back and leaving it there.
Right.
And I'm like, I think because you see the tip forward, you're going, it's safe, and you can get low.
Yeah.
Or like maybe that's even it. Maybe it's just when you're low, it's at the armpit, but as you straighten up, it might go to there.
Okay. Alright.
I think you need to make sure that it's here, and even if this comes up,
Just stay there.
right, it's still, even if this is here, just make sure that it's really in the armpit.
Okay, I'll do that, yeah.
Because it's mostly, it looks really tight, and then after 2 or 3 movements,
Yeah,
there's like
I
a
do.
3 to 6 inch gap now.
Yeah, I can
And
feel
now
it,
I'm
yeah.
going, now even if you did a fake, or even if you don't,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
looking at moving the tip.
Yeah.
I'm going, there's now 6 inches for me
Yeah,
to
easy.
get something in.
Okay.
Yeah, if you just keep bringing it back to that stretch, yeah, see all your holes just disappeared. And your little spines are now stronger. Because you
Yeah.
did it to me before, and
Yeah,
you
it was just
and you
there.
went to move me, and I just went into it and didn't let you, and then released it and stuff, because you
Yeah.
didn't move me when you wanted to, because mine was higher and tighter,
Right.
and yours was lower, because yours was looser. I just went to do it to bend on your move, you did an attack or something. I did that, it didn't move, and I
Yeah.
went, oh, that's got way more. So before I would have gone here, moved it and attacked.
okay, man.
Now I've done it, it hasn't moved, I've seen that and gone, I need a roll.
Okay.
So you've changed my second move from offense to defense because you've tightened your defense.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's such a subtle thing again.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
been playing.
I'm just going, I'm like, why am I aiming for the neck so much on that side there?
Yeah.
And I've gone, usually that's the most defended side, it's usually the other one. Usually I go here and it gets tight, and I'm having to try and get around.
Right.
But I'm not even trying that at the moment. I'm going, why am I going through the defense? That's why.
And also we are getting closer, which I want to do. And
Yeah.
if I'm out here, I can get away with this stuff.
Yeah, exactly,
You know,
exactly.
but it's because we're getting to here.
That's because I'm thinking, oh, what if we get stuck here for
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6?
Yeah,
and, I
where
go,
should we be?
and I'm like, I can't even really extend because you're going to do something that's going to collapse it.
Yeah.
So even here, I'm thinking it's so tight.
Get up.
But I'm also like retracting and doing stuff.
Keep
The
it
little
solid.
spines are really good. Clamp, slips.
Okay.
Right, yeah. Actually, let me pause out just for a minute.
Yeah.
We'll do another 2 minutes and then
Yeah, because then I've still got to lull you into coming out.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
can't be too.
Well, that's the other side of it. Is I was just thinking, I was like, I need to exit, but
Yeah.
keep my lean going,
yeah.
and I can do these where I'm
Yeah.
out of range by like a decent. Even if you took a step, I think I'm still out of range.
Yeah.
Like take a whole step for a
Oh,
second. Yeah, I could just dodge it if I need to.
Yeah.
So I'm doing it like this, and if either of us is stepping even a little bit,
Yeah.
it's coming so far up. Like,
Okay.
but that's my next thing. I was like, make sure it's still 45. Make sure even then, I'm not going full extension. I'm kind of still doing
Yeah,
T-Rex.
still doing my hammer.
But this looks massive
Yeah.
compared to all this.
Exactly.
Yeah. Nice. Dude, you're ducking under it as well.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's because it's solid.
Yeah. Well, like, that's it. It's strong enough. You know you can now.
Yeah.
I think before it was folding a bit, and you're going. That's why like I don't want to do
Well,
it
yeah,
because
it
it doesn't
felt
feel
loose
safe.
here, and I'm
Now
feeling
you're
like
going. It's
shit.
strong enough. It really feels like you're just using that low section now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Even when I hit up here, it feels as strong as the low section because of how tight.
Yeah. Okay, good.
That's good adjustment. Nice. I think you got me on the head a bit on the entry.
Oh.
I don't know. I think it might have been your spine. Weirdly enough, but I don't know. Well, we'll see
It
on the
wasn't a
video.
proper shot.
Yeah. Little slap.
Yeah, I was just trying to push without coming too
Yeah.
far.
I think as it's moved over, like the spines just like bopped me on the top, and I was like, huh, interesting. I'll do one more minute,
Yeah,
we'll run away. So you at the clasp of the knee.
Oh, nice.
I was just thinking, as we did it, I'm like, John gets low. Like this. I think you ran your hand through it on the retraction.
Yeah, I was pulling back, but I did too. So I had to change angle.
Yeah, the moment we disconnected, because I was going to drive forward, but then we both did this, and then I felt it disconnect.
Yeah.
Immediately I just went, alright, get as low as I can.
Yeah, I was trying to get out, but somehow
I was hoping you'd go for my head.
Okay.
Because if you did, I was just going,
I didn't see a head shot.
No, it's fair. And once again, you're defensive and know the counters enough that you'd roll and move around, but if you wanted my head, you'd move off the line first so that I couldn't do something.
But I still think I should have moved forward instead of backwards.
Yeah, I think so as well, actually.
By going backwards, I got danger.
It didn't feel like I hit your hand.
No.
It felt like you withdrew your hand.
Oh, I did. It was a sliding cut.
Yeah.
So I needed to go forward first and then exit.
Yeah. Interesting, man.
Cheers, man. Thank you. That was good.
Whew. Can't believe it's 2025. What the hell? I'm really happy with like the sparring level of the whole group class at the moment.
Yeah, it's
even the low ranks, like what Alex did last lesson was really good.
It's definitely all getting better. So
oh man. Alright, let's see how it goes.